I already joined the tournament. Hope everything is working and you can hear me. Please. Wait, I can of course only see my own Twitch chat. Of course, why would it be any else? But I guess I should also be live there. And I guess Marie is here. I guess I'm supposed to play against the main character 7, who is online, which is great. In case you're watching the stream, please, you can already send me a challenge. Hello, Marie. Yes, I'll be talking in English today, which is of course very, very unusual for my viewers, but I hope you'll manage. Okay. Now the only question is, how do I get shared chat? I hope I'll manage that as well somehow. I'll just wait for an invite. Ja, hi everybody. Hi Ovaldi. Die letzte Wette noch nicht aufgelöst? Weiß ich nicht, Meistertyp Kit. But yeah, I'm talking in English. Yeah, thank you. You already tricked me into saying something in German. Yeah, if anybody is watching, please send me an invite for shared chat, because I don't know how I can activate it any other way. Yeah, thanks a lot for the subs. Thank you for the subs, Mupf and also Bethany McKenzie. Thanks a lot. Is somebody from Freestyle Chess here? So far I don't see any invite for shared chat. Which would be great, because I think that would be, yeah, better. I'll just wait. Normally Kata comes, but of course she's busy with Norway Chess, so I'm not sure Kata is here. Even though usually she's always managing to be there. Yeah, also the main character 7, if you already like watch the stream, you can already start challenging me. I should be accepting challenges at the moment. Otherwise I can also challenge you, but yeah, biggest German chess streamer, of course. Yeah, right now I only see my own Twitch chat, so everybody who's writing in the official Twitch chat, I'm sorry I can't see that yet. Okay, I can also quickly see there if anything is in here. But yeah, shared chat would be like amazing. But yeah, I'll just wait. I'm a patient man. We have been heard the face cam is larger now. Yes, that's only because Tante Heidi was asking for it. Of course. I understand you all are here for my face and not for the chess. Hello, Ronja. Wait, I was challenged, but I don't think that's the correct guy. I'm sorry. Okay, maybe I'll just challenge the guy myself if he doesn't challenge. I mean, okay, I'm also assuming it's a guy. Maybe it's a girl. I don't have any clue, to be honest. It's just the main character. Okay, I'll just send a challenge. The main character 7 it was. Challenge. Blitz, I suppose. Can I? Yeah. Let's send a challenge in Chess 960. Let's send it unrated, because I'm scared to lose all my rating. Yes, I'm sure. Let's see if he will accept, he or she. Yeah, still haven't gotten an invitation for shared chat, so still only watching my own chat. Okay, my opponent is accepting. Yeah, I challenged for Freestyle Chess. I hope that's correct. But since I'm streaming on Freestyle channel, should be a correct approach. What to do? Let's just develop my knight. What tactic books would you recommend to club players? Oops, this was supposed to be high and not just an H, but okay, never mind. Now I wrote my opponent like H and then good luck. It was supposed to be high. I don't know. To be honest, pretty much any tactic book does it. Like, it's doesn't need to be a special one. I mean, of course, there are different stuff. Like, there's this woodpecker method, which is in a way special, or some other stuff. Yeah, you're the best European player right now. Not so sure. I'm not the leading champion. Unfortunately, my opponent put his pawn here, which I think I can just take. It's unprotected. So I'll take that one. I mean, yeah, I was European champion in 2025, but now Roman Detjarov has the title, who won this year, while I was busy playing candidates here. And knight b6 is again unfortunate, because it walks into the c5, and the queen protects c5, yeah, and it was a fork on both pieces, so... yeah, I understand you don't see my chat, I'm sorry. Okay, I'll go to c2. Bishop a4 is not an issue. I can go knight b3 or b3. Doesn't really make a difference. Let's just go b3. Okay. Bishop c6 makes sense. Let's develop somehow. Yeah, he takes my knight. I can recapture. I mean, the thing is, I'm a piece up. My knight on a1 isn't particularly impressive, I'll admit, but it should still do the job. I'll bring out my bishops at some point. I can even castle queenside if I really want. Not sure I want that. If he trades, I can also trade off queens, which is normally a good thing when you're a piece up. So yeah, I think, oops. Wait, I have Twitch open, and now I have sound. But yeah, I realized I don't have any sound. I still have Twitch open in the hope like I'll ever get a request for shared chat. Hopefully I'll get it at some point. Otherwise, I'm very helpless because I'm not good at understanding how to ask for shared chat myself. Maybe I could also just try to ask myself. Yeah, my opponent has been playing well, and like after blundering the pawn and the piece, he started actually playing well. But yeah, unfortunately, it's quite a lot of material, and now f7 pawn is also kind of hanging. Yeah, his rook doesn't have many squares. He probably needs to go d5, because if rook e8, I can take with the bishop and win an exchange. Yeah, he gives the pawn, which is, yeah, best what he could do with the position, but of course it's still a pretty rough position. I can take this one with a check. Yeah, I don't know, I'll play a4, just protect my opponent. My opponent? Okay, I can't talk my pawn. I'm confused. Okay, bishop e4 check. King has to go to g8. If it goes to h8, it's mate on the back rank, so king g8 is kind of forced. Yeah, he goes to h8 now. This is checkmate. I can pre-move rook f8. But yeah, still GG's to my opponent. Okay, and now we can focus on playing the tournament and also hopefully focus at some point to get shared chat. Okay, has anybody any clue about Twitch? How do I ask for shared chat if I don't get the invite? I'm just not sure how to do it. Today we protect our opponents. Yeah, Tante Heidi. You're just in the VOD of my yesterday's stream. Makes sense. Hello, Alina. Hello, Geheim30. Yeah, I'm not sure where Kata is. This is rough. I'm normally just used to having Kata around who's always helping with the support. But yeah, of course she's very busy in Norway, so... Okay, how do I ask for shared chat? Also, now I see the freestyle chat here. Hi, Jano Chess. I'm not sure if Rasmus is playing. I guess he said he's playing. He's probably streaming on his own channel in German. Okay, I can click on Anklopfen. Is that smart or? I don't know. Is Anklopfen what I need to do? Yes, I'm back from vacation. Yeah, Kata for sure is in the jacuzzi. For sure, for sure. Hi, 80. Okay, I'll figure it out. Yeah, today I can finally talk in English, but okay, I'll do anklopfen. What does that mean? Okay, I think now I asked for shared chat. Not sure if that worked. Not sure if that was. Did that help? Guess not. No, I have no clue what to do. I have zero clue what I'm supposed to do to get a shared chat. I'm just too stupid. Like, yeah, literally, I have no clue. That certainly wasn't what I needed to do. Yeah, no clue. What? But my chat still looks the same. My chat still looks like my normal. Wait. Should be working now? Okay, I have zero clue. It's very confusing to me. Ah, maybe now. Now it works. Oh my god. I'm such a tech genius. It's insane. That's insane. But what is this window? I want to get rid of this stupid window. But if I close it, I think I close the shared chat. What is this stupid window? I don't want a call. What is this? It's... what is this crap? I don't know. I don't want to have open another window. But if I close it, I think I close shared chat. Why is this so difficult? Yeah, I'm sorry. No, it's not a great job. Now I have another window open, which I don't want to have open. Why is this crap open? Can I just close this window? Yeah, I think it works, but I want to close this window. But if I close it, I'm probably closing the shared chat. Or does it still work? Ah, it still works. Okay. I guess it still works. Never mind. Then it should be all fine, I suppose. Yeah, go away, stupid window. That's exactly... yes, I'm... Okay. I think I managed. Yeah, without Kata, I'm quite helpless, but I think I managed. Okay. Let's focus on playing the tournament. 5 minutes, 18 seconds left until it starts. Yeah, just close the window. I think that was good enough. Because I'm already playing on Proctor and I don't want to have like too many windows open from Chrome browser. No, puzzle rush. Yeah, I can still do a puzzle rush. Let's be quick. Let's be very quick. Oops. No. I don't want to click here. Ugh. Can you stop sending me friend requests? Okay. 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 Let's have one quick rush. Oops. Oh my god. Not going to be a good rush. But it's a rush. Let's take the queen. take a piece. Okay, don't challenge me, please. Okay. Oh, come on, I'm so stupid. Okay. It's going to be one of the worst rushes in history. In this case, I'm not even exaggerating. Because unfortunately I already have 2 mistakes, which is a bit too much. Yeah, now I'm confused. Where's even the pawn going? Okay, down here. I should go to a5. Just rook d1. Okay. Yeah, now I'm going to screw it up. I have 0 clue what they want from me. Maybe rook f2. No, but that's a bit crazy. I don't know. Okay, it's actually correct. Wasn't convinced. What do I do? Rook g6 probably should be the move, but what exactly after? Maybe bishop c8, rook g4? Oh my god, okay. Embarrassing. Yeah, I couldn't figure out this puzzle. Yeah, bishop c8, there's rook e6, I guess. So what is the solution actually? Like this, I didn't... this is probably just going to be made, yeah. I didn't see that queen is hanging, okay. Never mind. Yep. Hey, Vlogs Koshi. Hey, Challenger Duke. Hey, Job der Ware. Yeah, 44 in 3 minutes is actually one of the worst in history. Okay, looks like lots of people are playing. Jakuboev is first seed right now, Andrei Kin second seed, Murzin third, Faustino fourth, Benjamin Bock, Bortnik, Renato just joined, Christopher Yu, Adin Ashraf, Muhammad Sukhit Suyarov, Moin Floxy. No, Flox Koshi sounds more sensible, that's your name. I'll stick to your full name. Mr. Koshi. Okay. Yeah, quite a strong field, as usual. Wer Koshi nicht kennt, sagt halt nur Floxy. Ja, das macht Sinn. Das Problem ist, wenn man einmal... wait. I shouldn't talk in German. It's an English stream. It's an English stream. But yeah. It's an English stream and we'll start soon. Finally, we'll start soon. Stream tag is German. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. I didn't change my stream tags. But I guess the title is something like Matthias Blübaum plays Freestyle Friday, so... title is in English, so people hopefully understand. Okay, I have black. He starts with g4, yeah. Interesting, let's go for g6, f5. Looks like pretty much all the pawns are protected, only h7 is weak, which he actually does attack right now. I wanted to say, like, this won't be any consideration at all, because this pawn won't be attacked, but he wants to attack it on the first move, which is interesting. I mean, I don't care too much about this pawn, I suppose, but I'm still not sure what I'm actually playing. Just a very complex position. Considering to just still go f5 and just sacrifice this pawn. If he takes, I'll go knight f6, knight g4, attack f2 and h2. I just feel like taking pawn on h7 shouldn't be what this game is about. But yeah, he can also take first. Okay, he goes for this. I don't know, I feel like it should be decent compensation, but I might just also be completely wrong. I mean, right now I'm threatening checkmate. Yeah, unfortunately he protects, which does make sense. And I guess he's threatening to just come with h3 next move. Maybe it also wasn't smart to sacrifice this pawn for no reason. Hard to say. I mean, it's a bit tricky to take this pawn. Could try to trap my knight with f3. Doesn't feel like the best protected knight ever. Okay, let's just develop. But yeah, maybe I was just wrong. Maybe I'm just down a pawn now for no reason. Could have also tried to go for e5, rook e6, but yeah, now it's too late for that. Yeah, to be honest, I'm just down a pawn. What can I say? What can I say? Sometimes you are wrong at chess. Wait, but I have this? Isn't this a big issue because I'm attacking the rook, but also rook g8 threatens to trap his queen? I think he blundered big time. Like really, really big time. I think I'm just winning suddenly. Yeah, b3 was very, very bad. Maybe I do have some tiny compensation after all. Yeah, I mean, he has to protect his rook, but then I win his queen for my rook. Because then luckily my knight covers both f7 and f5, so queen can't get out. Yep. That's the queen, and that should be the game, but of course he can try to continue for a bit, but normally that's too much material. That is a bit unlucky for my opponent. Let's go b6, activate my bishop, and I can also just castle. I mean, I could even play queen g1, but okay, why would I? Why would I? Let's just castle. Yeah, and I just have a queen for his rook. That is typically enough material. In case you wondered. I mean, I can even take this pawn, no? Does he have any idea? Probably not. Knight g1, though. Knight g1 is complete crap. I mean, you can go bishop g2, but I'll just go queen h6, rook h1, queen f6. Then now he doesn't even have the pawn anymore. Can try to get active. Not sure about this move. Not really necessary, I suppose. Ah, yeah, he goes for this. Let's just be safe, to be honest. Let's go here. Should be quite safe for now. Okay, he doesn't want to trade. Understandable. I go to h6. Maybe I can also pressure d2 at some point. I guess he'll go back with rook g8. Probably. Yeah, I just need to watch out to not get mated. That's, I guess, the only slight risk still in the position. Ah, he can also, yeah, but rook g6, I have queen h1. He can also bring this rook to g6, but not that it does a lot. He can also take on e7 if he wants. But I mean, it's all pretty much just dead lost. Let's take the pawn. Bishop g2, I guess. What else? But yeah, it's a pretty sad position for him. Yeah, I thought I can just go rook g8, pin this bishop. No, I'm also kind of threatening bishop f3 because he needs to take back with the pawn, which he... Ah, wait, actually, I found a way to blunder this position. By taking here after bishop f3, take here and blunder mate in 1. It's always good to find your ways to lose the position. But yeah, I think I can just trade. Rook e8 doesn't really give him anything. I'll just go to b7. Okay, let's bring out my bishop just to not get mated, and if he moves this pawn, I'll go king b7. Then I'm finally getting rid of all the back rank threats there could be. Yeah, he finally resigns. Yeah, that, well, b3 was quite an unfortunate move. I am actually better here already. So maybe my instincts are not all bad, that I can just give the pawn. Yeah, maybe my instincts are not completely dumb. Okay, that was a win. Let's check the chat. So weird having the camera on the left. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for this weird layout. That's not my fault. I just used the layout I was given. Of course, I know my normal streaming setup is much more pretty. Thank you, Elimos. Thank you. Okay, let's just check some of the games. Let's check. Wait. Wunderkind 2011. Yeah. Okay, it's also some Uzbek kid. Javohir Bosorov. Yeah. More in phase multiplicator. Okay, let's actually check Bortnik's game. I think he's one of the people with the best chances in the current leaderboards of the Freestyle Friday Championship. He's actually struggling in the first round. It doesn't look easy to win at all for Black. Okay, and he's also quite low on time. He goes with the pawn end game. Not sure if that's good or bad. Probably also doesn't know. B4 makes sense. Yeah, that's a complicated pawn end game. That's a complicated one if I've seen one. But yeah, maybe... Yeah, I don't know if he should trade or not, but I guess trade h3 and then next move king c3 should be the way to go. Okay, Niklas, yes, of course. It's still coke, but okay, whatever. Yeah, now we can push. Yeah. Wait, but now king comes back. King d2 was weird. Yeah, white is messing it up. Ooh. White just messed it up. Now it's probably winning for black. But I had a feeling this... it was always a draw. But okay, here it definitely looks suspicious for black, but yeah, it's just a draw. Yeah, I guess it was always a draw until white blundered. Yeah, with 2.4 seconds it's for sure complicated, but now it's not very complicated anymore. Black wins. Yes, I'm a huge fan of Buchholz, especially online. Online Buchholz is amazing. That's exactly what I always want. But for now, everybody has the same Buchholz of 0. I mean, everybody on the point group of 1. So this is good. For now, there's no huge discrepancy in Buchholz. I guess this is a draw, just doesn't look like there's any winning chances for black. I mean, he's trying, but okay, white gives the pawn. Yeah, sure. I mean, against the g-pawn, yeah, you can go for first rank defense. That's actually one of the easiest ones. You can just sit passively with rook on the first rank and do nothing, and like with the g-pawn, black can't do anything. So this is a draw. Yes, the B in MSB stands for Buchholz, yes. That's absolutely correct. Okay, let's check one more game. Okay, can you stop with the challenges? It's getting a bit annoying. Buchholz is the... Yeah, okay. We already even have a command for that. Thank you, Marie. I mean, also thank you, Elimos, who probably created that command, but Marie was the one who used it. Yes, I'm always talking in... wait, the command is in German, yeah. But I guess Funkenberg probably understands the German answer. Yeah, this should be a dead draw. I mean, even without the pawns, it's a draw. But people continue playing. Because a white player, of course, wants to win. But doesn't seem very likely to ever win this game. And it's the last game of the round, actually. Yeah, this might take a few ages. That's the one good thing about like having no increment in most of the online tournaments nowadays. At least the games finish quickly, because this game might just take forever. And might still end in the expected result, which is a draw. But it might still take forever. Unless black goes king c7 and blunders the queen. No, he doesn't, unfortunately. I mean, no, not that I root against black. I just want this game to be over. Yeah, Pranav and Bortnik are the only players, but Pranav is busy with French League today, so he can't participate today. And I saw this announcement just a few days ago that suddenly they changed the format, and suddenly like the first person to qualify, like the first person will qualify at the end of June. Like this Freestyle Friday Championship only lasts until end of June, and then somebody already qualifies, which is a bit sudden, because it was always said it's end of the year. I guess there's still going to be like a ranking until the end of the year for a second person, but like first qualifying spot is decided just this month already. And I guess Bortnik and Pranav are the only ones with serious chances. Maybe Duda has some small chances, but he's not even playing today, so Duda, I think, is kind of out. So Bortnik will be very, very interested in finishing top 10 to score more points, because I guess Pranav is leading by a few points right now. So like with a tournament win, Bortnik could catch up the lead. Yeah, finally white got all the pawns, which doesn't change the evaluation of the position one tiny bit. It's still a dead draw, because there's absolutely nothing you can do. But white player keeps trying. Isn't chess amazing? You can watch this game for a few years. But actually it might just be perpetual. Yeah, it's very hard to... but king e5 you can try. Yeah, maybe it's... Oh god, this game will just not end. Yeah, it's not direct perpetual now, so this will go on for a while. I mean, probably it's still kind of direct perpetual. No, I mean, white is fully in his right to keep playing for a win. It's just, it takes a lot of time, and like position is just so dead drawn. Yeah, finally black managed to exchange queens. Thank you, black player. Please take the queen. Finally the first round is over. Yeah, which will be played out from October to December, but if I understand, like current standings still count. Like it's October to December, you just add points to what you already have. So yeah, it's interesting. Okay, let's start with e4. Not something which I usually say, but we activate the queen. Why not? I'm usually a queen spawn player, so let's just do that. d4, there's bishop c4. Found a way to lose. I mean, lose in exchange. So let's go. Let's stick with f4. Yeah, he's bringing his bishops into the game, which does make sense. d4, there's still bishop c4, but of course now I could go away, but d4, there's also e5, I guess. Let's just develop my knight. Maybe I can hop in here. Cause for some small troubles. I mean, just if he plays e5, I'm considering this, otherwise probably not. But he goes e5. Now I should consider it, but yeah, maybe he just goes g6. I was hoping connection with bishop c5, but I guess nothing works. I mean, I can start with this and kind of make him play d6, and then I can go back, because d6 might not be the most useful move, but on the other hand, he can continue with d5 then. Okay, let's still do it. I feel like doing it. I guess he will go d6, unless he wants to sacrifice the exchange. Yeah, he doesn't dare that. But yeah, probably he's going to push d5 immediately or something. Just wanted to block out his bishop for the moment, but not sure that was a great idea or not. Probably not, to be honest. Let's take with the bishop. Guess he'll go knight e6 or knight g6. One of those moves. Yeah, he can go knight g6 and bishop e3, then d5. Yeah, it was completely dumb what I did. But I'm used to that, so that doesn't really shock me. Maybe it's also not too bad for me. Okay, he goes for knight e6. Thought he would go knight g6. He still goes for d5. I wanted to say now he has to take back with the pawn, and I wasn't sure that's what he wants, but apparently that's exactly what he wants. I'll just push d4, c3, develop my bishop, and at some point we'll try to castle queenside. Unfortunately, I need to get rid of the stupid knight on d1, which is standing in the way. But yeah, I'll go c6, because why not? Goes here. I guess I'll put my bishop on d3, maybe on c2. The thing is, if I play knight f2, there's always knight f4 possibly, so actually I put it on c2, just so that it's not an attack whenever he goes for knight f4. Yeah, I just need to get rid of this knight to be able to castle, and then I feel I should be doing fine. Like, not great, but fine. I mean, structurally I'm doing well, because this pawn could potentially be a weakness. I just need to regroup my pieces in a decent way. Yeah, knight d2, he can still go for knight f4, which is still a bit annoying, actually. But maybe it's not so annoying. I can just go rook g1, which looks stupid, but probably does the job. He wants to put his knight on c4, which unfortunately makes sense. Actually, yeah, that's a bit annoying. Don't really want to go b3. Looks very shaky, but maybe I don't like the knight on c4 at all. But this one looks very shaky as knight b5 stuff. Not too convinced. But yeah, I just didn't feel like allowing this knight here. To be honest, I can also just play with king b2 now. I don't actually need to castle, even though king b2 runs into queen b5 and some nasty stuff here. That is actually also quite annoying. Lots of annoying stuff. Not happy with my position. I was happy for a second, but yeah, somehow he just has lots of counterplay. And queen d2 is actually also very bad. If he goes rook c8, bishop a5, oh my god, queen d2 was such a bad move. Let's just protect c3 already, but yeah. Why would I go here? I needed like the ability to play bishop d2 in order to protect this safely. No, this is really bad. This is really, really bad. Yeah, it's disgusting, this position. Why would I play like this? I don't want to go king b2 because he always comes with a stupid queen b5. I guess I go a4 just to prevent queen b5, but now it's all so bad. My position is just like falling apart. Absolutely deservedly, unfortunately. Yeah, I feel like I'll blunder some tactic. He'll bring some like heavy piece to b6 and come with knight c4 and I'll just resign. It feels like that's how the game will go. I can't even take because e2 is hanging. Great. Great job by me. Okay, this move is so disgusting. I understand he can go knight e4, and if I take it, looks even more disgusting. Ugh. Yeah, what have I done? This is a good moment to recollect and wonder, what have I done with my life? Nothing good, apparently. It's just so lost. Oh my god. I'm just preparing to get bishop d2 in, but he can go knight e4 at any point and just win, basically. And he will. Oh, he will go for this queen b6 plan, which is also still annoying, but yeah, knight e4 just crushes, I guess. Looks pretty much hopeless for me. Well, okay, I'll keep fighting for now. I mean, maybe I can actually take... Okay, I don't know what to do. Everything looks bad. Not sure what... oh my god, my knight is hanging. That's what he's planning. Like, he'll move his knight and just win material, yeah. He did have a plan. Okay, I guess I have to sacrifice my queen, but yeah, knight e4 is still coming. It's not getting better, unfortunately. It's not getting any better at all. It's just dead lost. I don't have a move. Yeah, he can do anything. Every move is winning for him. Okay, I'm not sure about his technique so far. Doesn't seem too perfect. Like, now I'm actually still fighting. Maybe c4, knight c3. I can start getting even slightly active. Yeah, not convinced by his technique at all. Should have been very easily winning, and now I'm kind of in the game. He goes for this, but now he's just worse in the endgame. Let's cut his king. And let's just push the pawns and hope it's enough. I'll just push and try to mate or something. Okay, not sure. Okay, should be winning now. Guess I can just go here and threaten rook d8. Should not be perpetual, I suppose. I can hide on a5. Yeah, he resigns. Okay, it's a bit ridiculous, the game. Yeah, here I'm already better. Yeah, but I mean here, like, everything was winning. I got completely outplayed. Yeah, pretty bad game. But I won. A9K modus? I have no clue. Ah. Hello, der kleine Prinz. Wait, how did you play, Alex? I didn't see the end of your game against Sevian. How did you actually play? Draw. I guess Eddie Moss is writing it was a draw. Yeah. I saw you were slightly better at some point, but yeah. A draw. Makes sense. Makes sense. So tomorrow is last round, yeah. Yeah, I saw you messed up like lots of winning chances in this tournament. Like I feel your score is much below what you could have scored from the positions, but what to do? Opponents defended well. But yeah, good luck for the final game, Alex. Not sure who Alex still needs to play. Yeah, no clue, to be honest. Okay, Donato is winning with black. Yeah, I always forget how long this tournament takes due to this 2 seconds increment. It actually takes forever. Yeah, should be a win for white. My queen is cooking. Who's your queen? Yeah, there are a few starting positions which are actually like some significant advantage. Most positions are just quite equal, but there are a few positions, like I guess one position is like 0.6 or 0.7 from the start. So there are a few positions where like the tempo matters and white has some clear edge, but normally not. Yeah, I feel like today this tournament takes a few million years. Okay, it's good technique. He gave this check on b4 and then king e6. Now rook e1 is not possible. Maybe we can already pick up the rook here. King has to go here because if it goes to b5, queen b3 picks up the rook. Yeah, queen d4 now finally picks up the rook. And that's it. Yeah, that was decent technique by white. Okay, I think the round is finished. I'm on 2 out of 2 for some reason, not sure why. And now I'm playing Jan Jomin, I guess. Jan Jomin, I don't know. d4. Let's go for g5. It's protected. I'll attack on d4. Looks interesting. He protects. Let's just go f4 and try to grab some space. f4, I say. It's f5. Speaking is also a lesson I still need to learn. Yeah, but how do I play now? To be honest, I'm considering playing d5, which looks a bit weird, but I just want to stop him from playing d4. Okay. What do I do? I just go c6, protect everything. He cannot go for f4 because I can take and his queen is not protected. That was kind of my hope. If I can get e5 and like he doesn't get anything concrete, I might actually be doing well because I have the center. But yeah, it really depends on the next few moves. I thought I'll just protect. If knight e5, I can just challenge it immediately. He goes for h4. That's a bit annoying. That's a tad annoying. Yeah, maybe I should have just played bishop f6 instead of h6. h6 was stupid. Yeah, how do I finish development? Let's do this. He will probably castle. Yeah, should I go for e5 or not? It's kind of risky because my king is still in the center. But on the other hand, it feels like what I need to do. But yeah, I'm feeling a bit scared because I have quite a few weak pawns. I just want to go bishop d7 and castle. Okay, he just wants knight f3, but that's also not so scary. I can come back with bishop f6, which protects my pawn. And then I'm just one move away from castling. He can also go f4 right now, but not sure that's good. Probably not too good. No, I guess I'm doing fine. Okay, he goes for g4. That's very interesting and very unexpected. Just wants to get rid of this pawn so he can push in the center, I guess. Interesting. Maybe that's smart. I don't know. I go f4, but yeah, I guess he just wants e3. Yeah. There he goes. Yeah, not sure. Not sure, to be honest. Ah, wait, yeah, okay. I can still take with the knight. I was a bit scared, but yeah, my bishop is not hanging. He can also start playing some e4 stuff now. I thought I'll go here now. But yeah, it's a bit risky. I'm just still not castled. I just want to get this outpost on f4, but of course I have to take back with the bishop here. But yeah, maybe it's still fine. Okay, I can finally castle, I think. He doesn't threaten anything for the moment. That's great news. I can finally castle. That does seem nice. Yeah, should be better actually. Like his bishop is not so great. At least for the moment. Let's bring the queen to g6. This diagonal is a bit weak. Wow, b4, it looks insane. That was not expected by me. Does look insane. Actually, let me just trade. I guess he takes with the pawn, but if he takes with the bishop, I'll go knight f4. I was also briefly considering a5, but I thought he just goes king b2, and it's not so clear. Okay, he gives me knight f4. If he takes here, I can win at least an exchange by taking here, followed by knight d3. I'm also taking g4. No, I think his position is very, very shaky now. I mean, if he takes, I get this amazing bishop on f4. Okay, but here I win this exchange, yeah? Wait, he can take with the knight. I'm just dumb, okay. I mean, I'm still better, but why would I take if he can take with the knight? Okay, never mind. I should still be clearly better. That was stupid oversight by me. Well, how do I do it, actually? Not sure what I'm doing. Can just go queen g1, it's not... But okay, queen g1, I have g4, actually. But queen h1 also looks disgusting for him. g4, bishop g2, it looks so suspicious. This looks ridiculously suspicious. There should be something here. I mean, there has to be something. I think he has to go here. It's got to be lost. But how? Maybe I'll just attack the pawn. It's hard to protect because bishop d4 I have check and take on d4, and then f2 is also falling. But yeah, I should just get a bit faster. I'm a bit low on time. What the heck? I mean, are you kidding me? This cannot be working ever. I just don't have time. I mean, it has to be working now. Could have also started with rook e8. Maybe that would have been smarter. Probably that would have been much smarter. Now in hindsight. Yeah, he'll just go knight c2. I mean, I can of course take the piece, but wait. Really? But if he takes queen e5 as mate, yeah? I think that's a mate. So he has to play bishop e4, but bishop e4 should lose in a billion of ways. I can go queen e2 if I want. So don't have to. Okay, I don't know. Not sure why I chose this. He just resigns, okay. Never mind. Yeah, I'm much better here already. I think it was a decent game. I mean, not great, of course, but fine. Yeah, here I should have found something easier. Apparently this is just easy. Ah, yeah, he just doesn't have a square. Yeah. Ah, no, not this, because knight is attacking. Okay, never mind. Yeah, but knight c2 is not so clear, actually. This queen h4. And he has perpetual. Yeah, okay, I was about to mess it up, but luckily he went to e3. Hello Internetsuchtberater. Hello Victoria. Hello Jano Chess. Yeah, +2 is eternity. I'm good, just a Twitch chatter. How about you? How are you doing? Yeah, in short time controls, people blunder a lot in freestyle chess, El Patrico. Like in short time controls, you just cannot play as well. Like people blunder a lot. Vincent should give me his 20 points from his 2 wins since he already qualified. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, that's good. Oh, wow, Puff Morris is in chat. I haven't seen Puff Morris in a while. How are you doing? Yes, I'm a great chess inspiration. But yeah, unfortunately, this stream is in English, Puff, so I have to keep talking in English because I'm streaming for the official Freestyle channel. I can't switch to German. I mean, I probably could for a few seconds, but I just act as if I cannot. Okay, 3 out of 3. I guess one more game and then there's a break after round 4. Yeah, Renato, Yusuf Taher, Quesada Perez. Bortnik also has 3 out of 3, which is very important for the qualification chances for him. Conrad Holt and Navarra. Ah, du hast inzwischen... Ja, ich kann es mir vorstellen, dass du inzwischen lange Haare hast. Das kann ich mir sehr gut vorstellen. Yes, I'm 3 out of 3. Ovayaya. Okay, aber ich hoffe, das Produkt ist trotzdem bei dir angekommen. Aber ja, ich glaube, kann man kein Versprechen machen, dass du danach lange Haare hast. But yeah, I'll go back to English. The board has 4 corners. Yeah, I think so too. Last exit chess. Like 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. Looks like 4 corners. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I guess white will win this. White has up plenty of pawns. Okay. No, but every game takes an eternity in this time control of 3+2. Yeah, nobody knew a square has 4 corners. It's new. Okay, e7 and the pawn is promoting. No, is there any trick? There's no trick. My chessboard has 4 corners. 4 corners has my chessboard. Yeah. That's how this famous song goes. Okay, Andrei in his last game. Oh my god, this... Oh, no. This endgame might take more than an eternity. I mean, black is clearly playing for a win. Oh my god, this game will take forever. Unless it's some direct perpetual, which I really hope, but I don't quite believe it's perpetual, but maybe. Maybe it is. That would be super nice. Just make a draw, guys. Please just make a draw. This is an eternal game. Yeah, they're not making a draw, and I guess... Ah, wait. Can black hide? Come on, make a draw now. Queen a8. What? Why is Andreikin playing for a win? Are you kidding me? Why would he even think about playing for a win? I mean, he's much worse. I mean, maybe not much, but clearly black is the only side pushing. Wait, and white blunders a6 pawn, but not really, because rook a5 was there. Yeah, okay. Few years later. But now the fact that white is playing for win is the most shocking to me. Like, how are you ever imagining to win this game? I mean, I understand probably evaluation is zeros, but... Oh boy, yeah. Bishop b6. We start pushing with black. Queen a8, bishop a7. Oh. No, this is just taking forever. Ugh, yeah. No, I mean, in this position, I would actually go for a draw with white, Tante Heidi. I mean, it's +2, it's not without increment. I mean, in +1 second, maybe I'd consider playing on with white, but with +2, there's 0 point in playing on with white because we are just hoping for a draw. Yeah, I don't think anybody believes chess players are known for their patience. At least not me. I'm certainly not known for my patience. Oh boy. This just will never end. Please just try to make perpetual, please. Yeah. Well, the toughest part is to not fall asleep during this game. That's the toughest part of the tournament. Okay, just make a draw, guys. Come on, just make a draw. Go back to b5. Oh, come on, I told go back to b5. Accept the draw. I mean, yeah, now we can accept the draw. Yes, queen e4, it's a draw already? No, not yet. But queen b7 is a draw. Oh my god, let's go. Oh my god, I've rarely been that as happy in my life as after seeing this game finally ending. Okay. 4th game starts. I'm playing Cristobal Henriquez. h7 pawn is weak, but probably won't matter too much. Okay, I'll start with d4. I don't think c5 is particularly good. Usually taking those h2 or h7 pawns ends up bad. Yeah, I don't know. I'll just fianchetto my bishop. Looks like quite a standard position, actually. Like pieces, like I can just put like knight on a free castle, bishop g2, and this side is already perfectly normal. This knight will come to b3. It feels like it's going to be a boring and dull position, which is what we all love, so here we go. Okay, he goes for knight b6. Makes sense, I guess. I mean, I could consider trying to grab some space in the center. I'm not convinced it's good. Somehow I don't quite believe in it. I'll just be boring. But yeah, maybe it was interesting. I just didn't fully believe in it. But yeah, I'll just be very boring. He wants bishop f5, I guess. I guess he wants to play with g5. Yeah, it's interesting. Didn't really anticipate that. It's probably smart. Actually, yeah, that's kind of annoying. Okay, I'll just develop for now. I was also considering playing b3, but my knight just is so stupid then. I want to play b3, but I first wanted to bring in my knight. I guess g5 I can always go h4. He still has to solve this problem yet, so because g6 this pawn is always hanging for now. So yeah, he still has some small problem to solve. Yeah, that makes sense. He's trying to trade off this knight. Okay, I'll take, I guess. If he takes with the knight, I can consider knight h4 attacking here and here. At least then he has to make a decision. Not sure if it's good for me to do that, but at least I'll consider it. But yeah, taking with the rook also looks very strange because I get this tempo. I guess he will take with the knight, and if this, probably bishop e4. Takes. He goes for this, really. Just feels like his rook looks a bit stupid. Okay, I'll do this. I'll provoke g5, but maybe g5 isn't too bad for me. Just want to get my queen out of this diagonal and maybe myself push c4. I mean, I feel like I should be a tiny bit better. Unless like something like g5 works out really, really well for him. Okay, let's just go c4. Yeah, at least I got that in. But yeah, of course, still not a lot happening in this position. Yeah, really still not lots of stuff going on. What do I even do? Don't really have too many ideas. I'll just go b3. Maybe queen a3 is coming. Okay, he wants this. I guess I'll go here just to protect the pawn. Yeah, maybe b3 was actually good because he was attacking this pawn as well. I guess I'll go to e5 to go on that diagonal. So whenever he moves his knight, I can trade off these bishops, and that seems nice. Do I have any sack? I guess not. Yeah, shouldn't be working. Question is, do I go for h4 or not? Really not sure if it's good or bad. Guess he will go for g4. He does. Yeah, not sure if that was smart. I just want to push e4, but yeah, maybe I get e4. I mean, if he cannot prevent, then I'm feeling decently with my decisions. But it all depends whether he can prevent me from playing e4. Guess he cannot. Okay, let's go e4. Guess he'll trade everything. Wait, I also need to watch out for f6 in the end, which I totally missed. Whew, that could be some potential issues. Yeah, if I just take everything on e4, then f6 is coming in the end. Oh, he takes here. That's surprising. Guess I'll take with the knight, not sure, but I just want to activate my queen. My pawn is protected enough for now. You can also have moves like d5, but maybe it doesn't do too much. Maybe it doesn't do too much yet. But on the other hand, it feels so tempting to just break in the center. Not sure it's good. If he takes queen f5, I just want to push d6 immediately. Also not sure that's good, but just want to get this bishop out in the open. Okay, takes. Where does he want to go with his queen? Ah, it's to c2. I didn't see that square. But doesn't he lose the b7 pawn in the end? I mean, I could also consider queen a1 actually. Knight h5 looks like disgusting for him. Yeah, actually let me do that. If knight h5, I'd trade and knight e8 maybe. Because rook is hanging and mate is threatened. He might run into some trouble here. But here queen g6. Yeah, he does this, but I thought this is winning material for me. I'm threatening mate and attacking the rook. He has no time to take on d1 because queen g7 is mate, so he has to take on e8 and attack on d7. That should be like a clean exchange. I mean, I still need to convert, but yeah, he just resigns. I guess it's pretty much lost. Here d5 and d6 was good. Yeah, but I guess he could have taken on e4 actually. Yeah, it's not bad for him at all. Yeah, because as mentioned, if we trade everything, then in the end he has f6. Maybe he missed also f6, because otherwise my position is great, but he has this f6, so yeah. Okay, 4 out of 4. That's a decent start, I suppose. Okay, what is happening in chat? Camera change, now we see the whole shelf. There's really nothing but the plant on it. Help. It's not my shelf, what can I do? No chess books on the shelf. The shelf of happy Title Tuesday memories. I won Title Tuesday 3 times. Not sure why you're making fun out of me. I won this tournament 3 times in my life. Okay. But yeah, I guess it should be break time. Which is amazing. Yep. Guess I'll open the timer. And I guess, yeah, it should be after all games in round 4 are finished. Okay. I'll just quickly go to the bathroom. I'll be back. I'm back. What? Anti-Unkraut. Okay, I'm sorry, I left this timer tab open. Like, I showed you some advertisement. Yeah. Anti-Unkraut-Ad. It's amazing. 5 Jahre kein Unkraut. Wow, so many ads. There's even one more ad below that, like, ich zeichne die Person, die du heiraten wirst. What an amazing ad. Okay, I'll go back. Maybe some games are even still running. Let's watch some chess, because I always automatically open this break timer page, and okay. I guess most people are finished. But we found a game which is still going on. Nice. How was the experience, candidate's experience for you? Did you enjoy preparing for it? I mean, to be honest, preparing for it was quite exhausting, so I didn't enjoy that process too much. I'm kind of lazy sometimes, so I didn't enjoy working on chess that much. But otherwise, I mean, I enjoyed playing, actually, even though quite some of my games were boring, but I still quite enjoyed the process of playing. I definitely preferred the process of playing over process of preparing. But yeah, of course, in hindsight, yeah, I didn't really have any chances in the tournament, so that, of course, is not great, but it's okay. It was, of course, an amazing experience to play there. Okay, I'm not even sure why White is trying to play for a win with this bishop on b2 and pawn on a3. Like, White cannot do anything whatsoever. I feel like if anything, white is even at some point trying to let black promote his pawn. Okay. Can we just make a draw at some point, please? But now he's actually having some... But okay, he can go king f2, just provoke rook f4. You know, why does he go here? Okay, now we go king g2. Don't go one step further, because then at some point we might lose the pawn, even though, yeah, he has bishop c1 as extra tempo. Yeah, all good, all good. How many moves do we have to go through the suffering? a3 must move 88, so 138. So 18 more moves still. And then 6 minutes break. Oh my god. This tournament is literally too long. Okay, it was a draw, so now the break should start. Yes. Okay, only me, Quesada, Perez, and Bortnik are on 100%. Let's do one puzzle rush. As usual. Okay. This is just mate. Bishop h6. Yeah. Almost mouse slipped. Take and rook f8, queen e8 does look like mate. Wait, this rook is just hanging? Okay. Interesting exercise. Let's take here. Pin the knight. What is this? Wait, the rook is just hanging with check. What are all those puzzles? It's just like pieces hanging in one move. To be honest, that's the most confusing puzzles there are. Oh no, I have no clue. Maybe just queen h5. Yeah, okay. No, oh my god, I of course wanted to give a check. My mouse skills are quite bad. Yeah, I'm too slow for a good rush. Oh my god, come on. It's probably not queen g4, is it? It actually might be. Yeah. There's no way out of bishop g5. Take or just this? I guess take first, yeah. Bishop f3. Let's take the queen. I already can't allow myself any more mistakes, which is an issue. Which is going to be a huge issue now. Because I don't see the solution. Or maybe rook g2, knight c2. Okay, actually that wasn't a very tough puzzle. But this one is... What? What is this? I don't know. I have zero clue. What even is this? Huh? Maybe bishop b4 now? Okay. Didn't understand why white is forced to play c3. Yeah, I'm way too slow. Oh my god, so fucking slow. Yeah, okay. That was pretty bad. Okay. Which mouse are you using? I was even asked that yesterday. It's Logitech G703. Not sure why I share that important information, but I've been using this mouse for a while. I mean, I replaced it at some point because it was old. Okay. I guess I actually might face Bortnik already, because we're clearly the highest rated. If colors fit, then I'll play Bortnik, and Quesada Perez gets paired down, but it might also be other ways, depending on the colors. Yeah, I'm sorry I didn't change my streaming tag. Should have changed from German to English. I didn't. No, it wasn't because I struck it a lot. It was just old at some point. Just like me. My computer mice also get old, but I replaced them at some point. But yeah, it wasn't because I struck it actually. It just the signal got a bit bad. Like at some point, because it's a wireless mouse, and at some point the signal wasn't like working well, and that is quite a big issue. So I ordered the same mouse again. Of course, because why would I change my mouse? Okay. I guess, yeah, 1 minute left. Soon we'll maybe get a chance to either like complicate Bortnik's qualifying chances or to make it easier for him, depending on how I play against him. Let's see. Yeah, still get Anti-Unkraut at. Nice. Just use it one time and then you don't have any... What is even Unkraut in English? I don't even know. Here my English skills are not good enough. Okay, it's less than half a minute. Yeah, I have no clue what Unkraut is in English. Probably something simple, but I don't know what like the right word for that would be. Unkraut. Okay. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for your help. It really is just weeds, yeah? Okay. Because weeds sounds like I'm talking about something else. I actually get paired down against Andrakin, I guess because of colors, so Bortnik is playing Quesada Perez. Yeah, getting paired down against Andrakin isn't the nicest thing in the world. He's quite a strong player, but okay. Let's just play a decent game, see what happens. Let's just be solid. D5 should be a solid move. Should I go for C5 or is that too much? To be honest, I'm tempted to go for C5, but it might be a bad choice. Goes for knight B3. I guess we can get boring exchange Slav structure already. Amazing. That's what everybody's watching the stream for. Maybe let's put the bishop on B5, pressure this E2 pawn. I didn't feel the need to trade queens immediately. Because I would give him the C file if I take. Yeah, this amazing, interesting position is what everybody was hoping for. Queen E3. I could go Queen E6 to increase pressure on E2. I could also play like Knight E6 or G6. To be honest, yeah, like if I play Knight G6, he comes with Rook C1 and my queen doesn't have good squares. So let's challenge him immediately here. If he trades, I'll take back with the knight, of course. But yeah, maybe he can just trade in E3 or something and be solid. Or bishop D3. Yeah, he goes for E3. Yeah, it's very, very solid. Let me castle. I mean, my knight is a bit misplaced on E6. On the other hand, my pieces are slightly more active, so I think that should like equal out. Yeah, I guess I have to go for bishop D6. But yeah, he can trade in Rook C1, I suppose. Okay, he doesn't take the C file immediately, then let me take the C file if I can. But yeah, this knight is just the one weird piece, which is where I'm not sure where to put it. To be honest, maybe I should go and put it like this, which is a bit slow, but should be okay, I guess. Yeah, let's put it here. Thought I can go Rook C6. Okay, if he trades, I'm not sure how to take back. Probably with the rook. He can consider playing something like E4 if he wants to play for a win now. And usually he plays for a win, so he'll probably try it. Okay, he just exchanges. Let's just go E6. Yeah, to be honest, it's quite a dull position. Maybe he can still try for E4. Okay, he just wants to expand on the queen side. King side. Makes sense. I don't know where to put this knight. I mean, yeah, I guess you can say he's a tiny bit better. because of the space. Considering to go f5 looks bad positionally, but on the other hand it blocks like lots of play. But yeah, maybe it was a bad decision. Not sure why I did that. Wasn't exactly necessary. Yeah. Okay, he goes here. I guess I bring my knight to d6. Just to also control some squares, because the knight was still stupid. I guess I can just play this. Don't think he has anything. Is bishop d3 annoying? Could be, but yeah, I don't really believe bishop d3 can be such a huge issue. Okay, we trade, and he just brings the next knight. That makes some sense. Okay, let's go b6 to stop knight c5 from happening. I guess I'll go back to b5. But yeah, I'm slightly worse now, I guess. Of course, if I can exchange at knight, that would help. That would make things a bit easier. But yeah, he doesn't want to trade, which is quite understandable. Yeah, I am worse, which wasn't exactly necessary if I consider what kind of position we started in. Yeah, I know g6 even creates more weaknesses, but okay, I don't know how to play. Don't like my position too much, it's just worse. I was wondering if I should go for h5 now just to block everything. Yeah, okay, it's a sad game, but okay. I'll just try to block, because now he doesn't have knight h4 anymore, so I think it should be too blocked for him to do anything by this point. Let's attack his knight. I think it's hard for him to do anything, really. I'll just wait and see if he has any plan. Okay, can also activate my bishop to e4 by now. a5, knight e3, I can go bishop e4. Should be safe enough. Okay, it should be holdable. Okay, I'll go here. It's of course not exactly the most exciting game the world has ever seen. But I think by now he should be pretty much out of plans. I mean, he wants to bring his knight somewhere. He wants to bring it like this to e5. Maybe I can bring my bishop back here. Okay, we keep playing. Apparently he's not done yet. Don't think he ever threatens this, because I always have knight e8, knight g7. Okay, maybe now I can... Wait. Now actually, in the end, bishop h5 comes and I lose the game. I'm just so incredibly stupid. Oh my god. I mean, losing this game is just a joke. Yeah, and I managed. It's just dead lost all of a sudden. Yeah, he will take. And I can resign. Okay. Yeah, I can't even take on a4. Okay, I can also resign. Okay, I mean, this is just ridiculous. It's such a dead draw, and I just find the one way to trade some piece which loses the game. I just didn't even, really think about the position anymore. Okay. No comments. I mean, it's... yeah, what to do. I guess he has all the rights to play on if he's playing just an utter idiot at chess, which he was. Like, that's also the only way you can ever win this, but yeah. Yeah, amazing. I mean, yeah, it's kind of ridiculous he played on, but I guess he was proven correctly because he's playing me. Okay. Good job by me. Yeah, Bortnik won. But okay, I kind of ruined my tournament already with this game. Losing that is kind of worse than, worse than anything. Oh god. Finding literally the only way to lose the game. Yeah, apparently still everything possible. It was even possible to lose this game, which I thought it wasn't. But it was, which is, yeah, an interesting find. I think most people would have thought it's impossible to lose, but I found a way. Okay, I guess, is everything finished or is somebody still playing? Of course, somebody's still playing. Yeah, no comments. Losing this game is smart. Yeah, what to do? Yeah, now white can take on d5 and is queening with check. Yep, that's winning. Just take on g6. Yeah, queen can come to b1 worst case and we push the f pawn. Oh god. Okay. And tournament goes on, unfortunately. Okay, of course I get another black and I get paired up against Renato, of course, my dream pairing. Now, after losing this ridiculous game with black, I get another black against another really strong player. That's exactly what we want. That's absolutely what we want right now from live. Okay, I'll just copy him, I don't know. Thought it looked stupid, but I'll just copy him. So I'm as stupid. It's a very weird position. Okay, I'll just copy him and also go for this bishop c6 plan. Not sure that's smart, but by now I'm too stupid to think of my own plans, so I'll just copy my opponent. Yeah, this game just really hurt. Just took away my last shreds of hope I can actually play chess this last game. Just finally proved I cannot play chess. Okay, let's protect the rook on h8. At least I saw the rook is hanging. I'm surprised by that, but I did manage to see it. Okay. He takes his time. Only now I realized he can go in with like queen g7 if he really wants. I didn't even see that possibility before. Probably not good, because worst case I can play f6, so I can just castle immediately queenside. Probably I should go f6 just to keep the pawn. But yeah, it's not a good sign. I didn't even see queen g7 beforehand. Okay. He does this. I mean, I'm wondering if I should go h5 now that I get a chance. I mean, I guess I should. Feels correct, like, positionally speaking. Because otherwise he will go knight g3 and I cannot play h5 ever again. Because now at least I'm getting the h-file, which should be worth something. Maybe not much, but something. I guess I'll just castle anyways. I have to castle queenside at this point. I just need to activate my queen, of course. That's still an issue. That's still a work in progress. Let's put it that way. Okay, first bring my knight here. Maybe attack this pawn, potentially in future. If he castles, I also have stuff like knight f4, attacking this pawn. I mean, he can protect, but his pieces do look a bit clumsy. And of course, I can also just go b6 just to bring out the queen finally. Goes for d4. I thought it shouldn't be that great. I can just go here. I mean, I should be doing completely fine, I guess. I mean, yeah, the only thing that basically is not looking good in my position is the queen, but I was hoping I get it activated soon. Does he want to play c5 after b6? I guess not. It opens also the d file. I don't think he can really go for c5 right now. Yeah, he goes for d5. That probably makes much more sense. Just a question whether I should go for c6 or not. I mean, I need to free my queen at some point. Just do it. I guess he'll go e4 or knight e3. I guess knight e3 looks natural. Yeah, very complex again. Because he also has knight f5 ideas, which are kind of annoying. I go in here, but yeah, this knight f5 also always annoys me quite a bit. Maybe I should go for e6. Okay, now I cannot go anymore. Maybe I should have done that before. That would have probably been smart. Because now I'm not a fan at all anymore of my position. It actually sucks. Yeah, he just goes in and I'm much worse. Good job. Good job. As usual. Yeah, fantastic job of ruining even this position. Not too happy with what I have done. Yeah, he doesn't blunder knight h3, unfortunately. That's rude by him. I guess I'll do this just to protect g5, but yeah, I also need, and desperately need king b8 to get out of the c file. Like, absolutely desperately need that. Yeah, he keeps putting pressure, which is really, really annoying. Don't want to go rook f8 to protect the pawn, but what else? Okay, knight f3 he might do. Or knight e4. That's even more active. Maybe I can take and go king b8 actually by now. Maybe it's not so bad anymore. Knight e4 was a bit strange. Because he cannot protect d5 that nicely. I mean, he can protect with knight c3, but that feels weird. So yeah, I think he bungled it a bit. Knight g5, I guess I can go for dc4 and then also queen d5 checks. Queen d5 check ideas are coming in the position. I mean, he can go for knight c3, but it also feels shaky by now. I'll just go rook c8, put pressure here. I think he's played himself into some trouble. Without any reason, like he was much better, of course. Yeah, please keep thinking, that's nice. Just continue thinking, it's important to think about every aspect of the position. Okay, I mean, are you really telling me this is not lost? It looks dead lost to me. with like queen h1 ideas. Yeah, I don't see a win, which is, as usual, just absolutely shocking. Okay, but this should just be good. Rook c3 I can take, and queen d4 and I threaten like discover check on the queen. Let's just play it quickly so he doesn't have time to think. Because if he moves his rook, I'll just give a check and take his queen. Yeah, I think that should be game. Yeah, he resigns. Okay. Pretty disastrous game, but I won. Yeah, c6 is just really, really bad. And also knight f, yeah, allowing knight f5 was insane. Yeah, just queen g7 wasn't good actually. He could have even still castled. I didn't see castle queenside actually. That would have actually been a funny way to protect the pawn. Okay, 5 out of 6. Not great, of course, but we are still fighting. Hello, Dio Daily. Okay, let's watch Bortnik against Andrekin. Yeah, Bortnik is probably crushing. I mean, yeah, it's just a rook for the queen. Yeah, 3K viewers, but they're all like just the idle viewers from like opening this chess.com events page, and then I guess because now I'm the official stream, my stream opens automatically. But I don't actually think I have that many viewers who are like really, really watching the stream. But it of course looks like a nice number. Yeah. Oh, this game against Andrekin just really cost me. I'm still waiting for the game where Matthias thinks he played well. Yeah, me too. I'm still waiting. I hope at someday it will come, but probably not. Probably not. Should the streamer name be changed to not a very good player? Yeah, maybe. The way you played rook he1 and not the other rook is pretty decent. I would blunder it. Rook he1. In which game was that? Or maybe, you mean rook he8, yeah, makes sense. Yeah, rook he8 would have blundered knight f5 because rook on h8 is hanging, I guess. Yeah, Bortnik won, so Bortnik is on 6 out of 6. I guess he'll play Josef Taher now, because he's the only one on 5.5. And they certainly haven't played, because one guy has 6 out of 6 and won every game, and this guy hasn't lost a game, so most likely they haven't played each other. Yeah, looks good for white, even though not so easy actually. But a3 is some kind of Zugzwang, that's nice. Okay, takes on c2, it's still tricky, but this pawn is quite quick here. And this pawn as well. Yeah, now a5, I think black has no defense. Pawn is just promoting. Actually, the c7 pawn is in the way, yeah, like we don't even have any chance of this. Yeah. Okay. White will win this game, so this white player will also be on 5 out of 6. Air chess mate, Erik Gasparian. Maybe that will actually be my opponent. No, somebody else is also on 5 out of 6. Probably then I'll play Klikowski. What do you think about Armageddon mode at Norway Chess Tournament? It's interesting to play this Armageddon game. The main thing I don't like about the time control is this 10-second increment in classical games. I just think it kind of ruins the classical games, or at least it doesn't feel like serious classical games at the end. Of course, also you can blame the players for not using their time wisely and ending up on increment, but the games just look ridiculously bad when players are down to 10 seconds, so like quality just drops significantly. So it just doesn't feel like classical chess anymore at that point. But otherwise, yeah, Armageddon is really interesting. I guess I'll play Klikowski or Gasparian, or I'll get, no, but I cannot get paired down again. Okay, I get Gasparian. Okay, g7, h7 is weak, but yeah, same for white, unfortunately. So I'll attack his g7 pawn, but I think he'll notice that it's hanging. I think he'll play knight f6 most likely. Yeah, he does. I mean, I could use to my advantage that I don't have to put my knight here yet, that I could go for f4. Just to claim this is like nice to have before putting my knight here. I'm not fully sure it is, but yeah, he goes for c5. How do I play? Not sure actually. This looks a bit slow, but I just want to protect the pawn before going here. Could have also gone for e4 actually, or something like concrete. Maybe that would have been smarter. Okay, now I can develop. I guess I'll go for c4, just to open up both my bishops by now. I mean, I do feel it's nice that I have this extra space here on the king side. But okay, maybe it's also not doing too much. I mean, I would love to get g4 in, but I'm not sure it's good. I mean, I could also put knight on f2, but knight g3, of course, looks much more natural in a way. But I could also go for knight f2, queen e2 setup to try to push g4, which is kind of interesting. Let me actually do that. It might be stupid. Like knight g3 is of course the move everybody would play, but then e6 comes and I don't know what my knight is doing. Okay, queen e7 of course also prevents g4 for the moment. But maybe I'll still find a way. Maybe it's also stupid because at some point he breaks with d5 and my king is still stuck in the center. I might also be overdoing it with my idea. Yeah, I'm really not sure this is smart what I do. It's probably not smart at all. He'll just go d5 and crush me in the center. Yeah, it's very slow what I'm doing. 95 is probably not good, I guess. Takes, then his knight doesn't have great squares apart from this, but maybe it's good enough. Yeah, maybe it's a decent enough square. Need to make a move soon. But not sure what I'm actually doing. Really not sure what I'm doing. Yeah, I don't know. I want to play this, but I don't think it's good. He'll just take a 94 and I don't have any plan. Not sure why I went into this. I already saw it's not good. Couldn't stop myself from entering it. Yeah. Okay, I guess I'll try to exchange queens because my king is stuck in the center for now. Could even consider just playing e6 because yeah, he has some counterplay, but maybe not enough. Actually, endgame might be fine. If he takes, actually, maybe I'm even doing well. King coming to e2. I mean, rook f4, he always potentially has f6, but not all that clear. He goes for f5 immediately. Okay, I should take. Yeah, I guess I'll bring my king to e2. And then let's see. I mean, if I can somehow push g5, I'm getting more optimistic. But yeah, he is also going to regroup his bishop to this diagonal, which will be quite annoying. Yeah. There it already comes. That is pretty much annoying. Yeah, actually I'm not doing well at all. Just worse. He's just going rook e8 and bishop d7, and I just cannot protect this g4 pawn in any good way. No, this is actually getting bad. Just need to somehow protect my pawn like this, but it's disgusting. He will just play rook e8 and crush me. Unfortunately. Yeah, like this is just very bad regroupment, but I didn't see any good way to protect this pawn because rook on h4, there's always bishop g3 coming. Just didn't know what to do. But yeah, now he also always has f5 options. I mean, I'm clearly worse now. Wait, actually bishop d7, bishop d1, bishop f and f5 immediately is like a huge issue. I cannot really recapture because okay, maybe I can go to e2, but it looks absolutely awful. Because if I go to g1, there's bishop h2 coming. Yeah, things are not looking good. I mean, after f5 I can go for g5, but he'll just continue pushing. But okay, I have to protect, but yeah. Okay, he doesn't go for f5, luckily. I think that would have been like really, really bad for me. I mean, I'm still much worse, but here at least I feel like I can fight. I mean, he might go for bishop e5. Hard to say if he will. I guess I'll have to take and take here and then protect with rook c2, which is sad, but maybe... But his king will come to g5. It's still really, really bad. Yeah. This is still a big issue. Maybe I'll actually not trade on f8 just to not activate his king too much. Because for now I can at least go to g3 and don't lose immediately. But yeah, now all my pieces are passive. I just basically have to wait and see if he has any plan. I don't see one immediately, but I'm clearly just begging to survive. But maybe I am. It's okay, he also gets low on time and probably doesn't have a plan for now. Yeah, I don't really also want to play a4, but maybe I should just to keep it all closed on the queen side. But okay, I guess for now he's not really threatening to play a4 himself. Doesn't seem so. I'll just wait. He can go for h5, of course. Do I go a4 or not? Looks awful, but on the other hand, I'm scared that at some point he breaks. Okay, he finally goes for it. It's bad, of course. It's really bad, of course. And also I, as always, like got rid of all my counterplay in the position for no reason. Wait, why didn't I go king f2? Now he can come in, yeah. So bad, this position. It's probably just losing. It deserves to be losing, to be honest. By this point, yeah, it's just lost. What have I done? This is just Zugzwang at some point. Yeah, he's just coming in and now going to the f-file. And I'm busted. Great job again. Yeah, it's just dead lost. I'm so stupid. Lost this game as well, yeah. Nice. Nice. Yeah, it's dead lost, of course. Yeah, he just comes over and collects the pawn. That's it. Yeah, okay. I mean, I'm just playing like a clown. It's ridiculous. Yeah, like whole game is just so bad. Knight e5 is just such a stupid move. Why don't I go f5? It's just basically winning on the spot. g4 is also good, of course. He can't even really take. No, I played the opening well and then I just, yeah, showed off my incompetency. Oh my god, I have even queen g7. It's just I don't even think about anything, yeah. I mean, yeah, maybe if I don't go for a4, there's some hope I can survive. But to be honest, it's probably also lost in the long run. But yeah, I'm just ruining my tournament as always. No, not really. Not really. Tanta Heidi, I didn't think about that yet. Yes, the stream is in English because I'm also streaming on the official Freestyle channel. And because I want the whole world to see how bad I am at chess, that's why I'm talking in English. Oops, that was my second camera. Good job. Oh boy. Yeah. I mean, 5 out of 7 is just a ridiculous score. Bortnik is, of course, easily winning the tournament with 7 out of 7. As always. And I am, as always, playing for last place. At least things are always the same. Wait, actually, this is tricky, this position. I mean, okay, white at least has a draw now. But yeah, he just takes the pawn. Yeah, no reason to take the draw, because we can take the pawn and... yeah, not sure if he can actually win it. Maybe yes. Maybe it's just... no, it's a draw. Ah, it was... wait, he had 4 pawns. How did he lose the f5 pawn? Ah, because he played f6. Yes, I'm trying my best, Sevilla. No, but I mean, how to stay positive after this game? Like, it's just... yeah, we will get rook knight versus rook, of course. Or maybe not. Ah, e6 doesn't work because rook f6. Yeah, okay, we'll get rook knight versus rook, maybe. Or not. He didn't see that he can take on g7, actually. Probably missed rook f6 check. Yeah, I guess then it should just end in a draw immediately. Just don't go e7 now with white, because knight e6, knight c7 takes the rook and stops the pawn. Okay, rook c8 and we have a draw. Ja, es gibt auch Matthias. It is also possible to write Matthias only with 1 T, but my name is written with double T. So, double T and H. Okay, I have to minimize chat. Bharat Jägernagi. Jägernegi. Okay. Wait, I even have a bad score against this guy. Yeah, and I'm getting passed down in the rankings of the tournament. Nice. Okay, I guess I'll just develop with b6 as well. It just looks natural to involve both bishops. And then let's see where to put the pieces. Okay, I mean, it tempts me into playing e6 just to restrict this knight. Okay, is knight h5 a threat? I guess it is. I guess it is a serious threat even. So let's play h5 myself. I hope. Yeah, but knight f5 I can take and put knight on e6. Yeah, it doesn't work whatsoever. Thing is, if he doesn't do anything, I could even consider playing f5, but then he might actually be interested in sacrificing the piece. Let's see what he does. It's just I'm trying to restrict his knights the best way I can, but I of course also move a lot of pawns that way. Yeah, he goes for knight e4. Does make sense, I suppose. Considering to just grab more space with this, but that also allows knight g4 and knight f6 stuff threatening. That's kind of scary. Yeah, actually, what do I do? Do I go d5? Ah, no, but then f5 square also weakens up. I could still do it. Probably I shouldn't. Just feels so nice to kick his knights around, but at some point that might come back to haunt me. Okay, whatever, I'll go d5, but it looks very risky, I'll admit. But yeah, if he takes knight g5, I can even continue with f6, trying to keep pushing his knights away. Ah, he goes here. Ah, yeah, because he wants that knight on f5, obviously. Ah, and I can't go d4 because he can just take. So I need some knight on e6. Question is which knight? I don't know. Let's put this knight on e6. Maybe the other one was much stronger, actually, now that I think of it. Because yeah, this knight doesn't have any future. So yeah, that was kind of stupid. That was pretty stupid by me. What do I do? This bishop is just so annoying. Yeah, d4 he also always has knight c4. Okay, this move looks incredibly dumb. I just desperately want to play g6 and get rid of this knight. But yeah, rook on h7 feels very, very wrong. I'm not happy with how I'm playing this game at all. But okay, if I get g6, knight moves, and f5, I could also be doing well. But yeah, it's just a very complex position. Can also consider thinking about moves like g4, but it might be a bit crazy. I mean, I'll still go g6, and if he takes, I'll just take rook h5. Yeah, g4 should be bullshit. He does go for g4. Okay. He has some knight g4 tricks. Oh my god. I'm the idiot as always. He has so many tricks. Oh my god, I didn't see that knight g4 is coming. That's bad news. That's like seriously bad news. And d4, knight c4, he'll just give the exchange and also has lots of threats. Why are there so many threats in the position? Maybe I'll go d4 and if this just queen f8, but yeah, I'm getting worried. His knights are just really, really dangerous. So annoying, his knights. I don't really even want to take this exchange because it just opens up all the white squares for him. I guess he'll take and... Ah, wait, he even has knight d6 because my rook is hanging in the end. What am I even... Yeah. Yeah, I just didn't see my rook is completely hanging now after queen f8. Yeah, I guess that's GG's. He has some discovered move with his knight. He'll find some smart move and that should be pretty much GG's. Good job by me again. Yeah, just forgot about that. Probably, wait. Now I can go for g6, no? Okay, that was a nice surprise. He somehow got scared. Okay, let's focus. Still so complex. I don't know what I'm doing. It's still super complicated. Yeah, bishop e7 is a weird move, but I didn't know what to do. He will just trade and then take on g4. He can even take on g4 immediately. It actually works tactically. Bishop g3, bishop e4. He has knight d6, of course. But yeah, he'll just trade. But okay, once my knight is gone, actually, I can start thinking about castling queenside at least and finally get my king out of all the checking squares. Okay, he's taking lots of time. This is nice. I like that. Just castle, but of course it's also super risky. I don't know what I'm doing. I have zero clue what I'm doing. And I'm low on time. Can I do this if takes knight c4? Oh my god, here's this. Yeah, of course there's one move which I missed. Nice. Good job. Now I'm down an exchange. Yeah, I'm going to lose. He's going to open up the position. Yeah, his queen will just come in. That's it. Yeah, no chance whatsoever. His queen is just way too strong. Yeah, that's good move, unfortunately. Yeah, okay, that's GG's. What can I do? That's over. His rook is also coming via h1. And yeah, there wasn't any hope anyways anymore. Yeah, nice. Just even losing on time, but okay, position is dead lost anyways. I mean, it's so ridiculous. I was certainly doing so well here, but yeah, f3 was crazy. No, I'm just such an idiot. Why am I even playing chess? Yeah, everything's still good here, actually. I have bishop g3. Just panic because both pieces are hanging. Every move is fine. Even this is fine because bishop g3 is coming. And just every single move is playable. Yeah, even 92 is good. This I just couldn't evaluate, but yeah, it's good, of course. Of course. Just every move is good. Of course. Even this is fine, yeah. No, I'm just throwing away the tournament for no reason whatsoever. Just old and slow. Why would I even go 96? It's just such a stupid... Yeah. Okay. Whatever. Good job of like throwing away every single chance I had left in the tournament. Okay, no clue what happened in chat, to be honest. Okay, never mind. I have no clue what happened here. Yeah. Okay, and of course now is break again, so I can sit in my suffering and just hate everything about chess. Oh man. Yeah, we focus on the bright side. I just don't know what the bright side is. I don't see any bright side. Just not the brightest person, unfortunately. It's ridiculous how I'm playing. And now I get advertisement for a watch. Thank you. I also love the chess.com has this timer page with like all the ads. It's amazing. Oh, it's so ridiculous. Okay, will White finally manage to win this game? Let's wait for it. No, the only thing I need to do is actually whining, and that I'm already doing. So it's all good. Can Black just resign? You know there is a button for it. It's about time to hit that resign button. Rook h8, and now we resign, yes. Okay, that was all the games. Yeah, I'm down to place 16. Amazing. Let's quickly watch Norway chess. wow, e3. That's the way to play against Vincent. Okay, like we're already at a point where we in classical chess play this. Yeah, e3 and cd5, bishop d3. And then of course Vincent goes for knight c6. No, okay, at least Vincent like studied some of my games. Pieces on knight on c6 and bishop on d6 is the best setup. At least he understood that. I'm very happy to see that. And yeah, Vincent is outplaying his opponent as usual. No surprise here. I guess, yeah, just some compensation. Yeah, looks like Magnus is putting pressure. Also not so shocking. And Alireza is doing something crazy as always. Queen f3. That's new to me. Yeah, Norway Chess is an invitational tournament, indeed. Yeah, looks like, I don't know, Magnus has good chances, Wesley looks decently, and Vincent also seems already like he has a nicer position to play. What does it mean for the standings? I don't know. How much time is left? 3 minutes 50. Okay, is anything else going on? French League is going on. Oh, wait. Actually, I can check Alex's game. He was still just in chat, I guess. I want to see his masterpiece against Savian. Let's check it out. e4. Yeah, this I saw. Yeah, I also saw bishop g4, which apparently wasn't the best idea. 92 apparently is much stronger. Not that I really understand those positions. Apparently here we're actually pushing with white. Yeah, how did he miss rook h6? Okay. Wow. That's tricky. Bishop h2? Maybe that was missed by Alex. He spent so much time after bishop h2. Or maybe he was just considering playing like this. Which is actually a very nice endgame for white. I mean f3 or f4, but he went here. Bitte nicht, now it's too late. Now it's too late. I'm checking. And he goes... Yeah, okay, but he's low on time. f4 already is not an easy decision. No, I mean, that's not an easy decision. Yeah, definitely feels like he missed some chances again. Guess this is bullshit. Yeah, but if black has to do something like this, then yeah, it doesn't look amazing for black. We do have those nice pawns. But okay, tough to say. But yeah, maybe that's the way to get Alex out of the stream. Because he'll be so annoyed that I watch this game. The H file is overrated, yeah, it is. Yeah, I mean, finally I have a decent Buchholz, but that's also because I gifted all the points to my opponents. So I have like 0 points and... Okay, I mean, I need to win all my 3 games and then maybe I have a tiny chance to still... Even though it probably is never enough for a prize, actually, even if I make 3 out of 3. Are you excited about the World Cup? I mean, I'm not qualified to the World Cup. Alex is already qualified for the World Cup. I didn't play the European this year, so... tomorrow you play with black against Shant, yeah. Okay, sounds like it'll be a solid game, to be honest. But you never know. Shant is also a tricky player. But yeah, from the German players, only Alex is qualified for World Cup. Wait, you're talking about football World Cup, yeah? About soccer World Cup, I guess? Or which World Cup are you talking about? Maybe esports World Cup, but I'm also not qualified here. Where do these ads come from? Yeah, it's just the timer page of chess.com. Chess.com has this amazing chronograph page, which of course always has like advertisements. Now I get advertisements for Watch, Yeah, I always wanted a Rolex, to be honest. So finally I get advertisements. Rolex revision, repair. Nice. Yes, I'm very, very interested in a Rolex. That's best investment of my money I could ever do. Watch out, yeah. Do you know Georg Meyer? Yes, I do. I did play with him on the national team. I did play with him in the same Bundesliga club for quite a while. Can you show the watch again? No, I closed the timer by now, Alex. I'm sorry. You can buy it yourself. Okay. Okay, now I'm going to get crushed by some Uzbek kid. Isn't life amazing? Probably I have like bad score. Okay, I actually won my one game against him. I feel like I'll just get crushed. Okay, whatever. I'll play e4. I'm an e4 player, as always. Yeah, he'll just open up his bishops. I'm not actually sure why would I play with e4. Does seem weird in hindsight, this decision. Does seem very weird, my decision. Or what am I doing? No, really, what am I doing with my... Such a bad decision to play e4 on move 1. I mean, I should know that it's a bad decision to play e4 on move 1. Yeah, I hate my position already. Just looks really, really bad. Yeah, 96 is coming and I'm just already about to resign. Okay, maybe I'm exaggerating slightly. But just very, very slightly. But yeah, maybe I'm a tiny bit exaggerating. Still don't like what I have done. Goes for e5. Interesting. Wasn't fully expecting him to do that. Can also consider a move like queen g3. Is that smart or is it dumb? That one I'm not sure about. It's probably dumb. Yeah, I should make a move. Okay, let's just go for it. I mean, he can't take because of mate, and I'm attacking the pawn, but yeah, he can take the e4 pawn, of course, which might just be good for him. Yeah, I don't know why I play queen g3. But okay, I needed to make some decision. Let's see what he does. I mean, if he plays something like d6, wait, I can't go knight e3 because the pawn is hanging. Wanted to say then I'm very happy about everything. Cannot even take the pawn. Okay, let's just wait what he does. I have no clue. Maybe he'll just take on a 4 and blunder mate in 1. That would be appreciated by this point. Goes for f6. Unfortunately, I think I probably should take here now. Need to take again. Yeah, we're just exchanging lots of pieces, which isn't particularly nice. I don't think c3 is a good move. I just don't want to make the structure incredibly symmetrical by taking here. I don't think c3 should be played. It's probably a bad move. Just wanted to do something to keep it like asymmetrical. But yeah, no, it's bad. What am I even trying to say? It's just bad. He can go for d5. It's just really, really bad, as always. Okay, I should try it with this. But maybe knight c6, okay. Now I at least can consider this, but yeah, in the end knight g5 is coming and I'm probably losing some material. My pieces are just not coordinated enough for this to ever work. I mean, I have rook h4 to protect. Okay, let's just play. He even has knight b5. Oh my god. No, okay, I'm going to lose this game. I'm not convinced at all by what I'm doing, as usual. Do I go e5 or not? That's the question. Yeah, not happy. But I need to make a move. Yeah, I don't believe in e5 at all, but I need to play something. And he can just take and play knight f5 if he wants. I mean, and I'm not even attacking his knight, of course, I understand that, but because my rook on e1 is hanging, but yeah, I need to do something. Yeah, he just goes knight f7 immediately. Okay, let's protect. This also protects my rook, so by now my e-pawn is kind of unpinned. I could potentially take here, not that I really want, but because it also just trades lots of pieces without doing too much. But okay, I probably should take. What else can I do? And also low on time as usual. Okay, let's attack f6 pawn. He protects it, makes sense. Would like to get my knight here. Not that it really does anything there, to be honest. Yeah, just not very helpful, actually. But okay, let me give this check. Yeah, not sure what my point was in bringing my knight here. Didn't do anything. He can just play bishop e4 or something. Of course he does. Yeah. Yeah, he just wants to trade everything. Amazing. Okay, what to do? It's just very much equal position. He's just activating his king now, and I can't really put any serious pressure on him. Yeah. Yeah, what to do? I don't even know what I'm doing, actually. Might start to get worse. Yeah, a5, knight c3. I'm actually getting worse now. Okay, I mean, d6 is hanging. He can't that easily go for knight c3. But why am I so low on time? I mean, make moves, dude. At some point, just make moves. Wait, but he's giving me all his pawns. Because now my knight is still protecting both pawns. He's playing it weirdly. But of course I have no time. Because I'm stupid with my time management. Yeah, it's probably still all fine for him. Maybe not. Maybe yes. Yeah, he gets the a2 pawn, unfortunately. I don't have many pawns left. At least I can finally activate my king, which is a nice change. If I would have a bit more time, I would feel better. But unfortunately, I'm low on time. Because I'm just always playing so slow. Trying to explain my stupid thoughts. Yeah, just don't have time. So many checks to calculate. So many checks all the time. Okay, I was hoping I can run in here. He wants knight h6. That's annoying. I have to go back. Yeah, I don't know what to do. It's just a draw, I suppose. Just don't have time. At least now he also doesn't have time. Yeah, of course, this position has a huge drawing margin because he can sacrifice his knights for both pawns, and then I'm kind of screwed. So I can't allow him to sacrifice both knights for both pawns. Because then I cannot win. So I would love to exchange one knight. I hate these 4-knight endgames. It's so annoying. So many checks. Yeah, not sure what I'm doing here. Here's knight f4, of course. Blundered knight f4. Yeah, now it's very hard to do something. Oh boy. Yeah, bungling it as always. As always. Found a way to throw it. Yeah. Ah, he even tries to win. Oh my god. Will I lose this? Yeah, I might try. Okay, he's also risking slightly. Oh my god, this was stupid. I mean, game is still going on. It's of course a draw, but at least game is still going on. Wait. I mean, I still need to win this, but now it should be winning. But I still need to convert, actually. What a masterpiece of a game. It's absolute trash. Luckily, this is a check. I could have also taken on f4, but okay, never mind. Oh boy. What a game. So bad. But I won. Yeah, chronograph is a trap, so people buy something from the advertisements. That's true. Will you play Gothic Remake? No, I haven't played Gothic actually. Thank you, Eti, for the gifted sub. And also thank you for your own sub. Okay, I have to minimize chat again. Playing against Tersahakian, which is also a very, very tough opponent actually. It's really, really strong. He starts with knight c3. Okay, let's just develop this bishop first. Maybe I can also think about some c65 setups. But okay, I guess now I need f5 for now. Just always love trying to restrict the knights, but yeah, it's a bit much. He can always open with e4. Can even play e4 right now, technically. And he does that. Yeah, I guess I should take. Yeah, he doesn't even need to take back. He can go g3, but yeah, he takes back. That was most likely after all. Yeah, e5 just feels quite boring. Lots of trades. Do I consider d5? Maybe. Could be bad, but at least I gain some space. Yeah, not sure if this was smart. I mean, he can just go back, but then maybe he goes here, I thought. h6, and he doesn't have like a great square. Because knight f3 I can technically take the pawn. Not sure I want, but okay, he gives me the pawn. So he probably feels like it's enough compensation for him. Which he might be very correct about, but I'm still interested in taking it. I mean, after all, it's a pawn. But yeah, I don't have great squares, so I'm considering going back. But of course, e5 square is very weak. Yeah, maybe it's just a good sacrifice by him. Does feel like he has decent compensation. Yeah. Yeah, maybe it wasn't so smart to even accept that sacrifice, but what to do? I also don't really believe in bishop c6. It looks very weird, but I don't know. When I get my pieces out, c6 feels way too slow. I want like knight on d7 and then maybe... But yeah, he will just go queen e2, castle queenside. Yeah, probably in a really bad spot. Now that I think of it. Yeah, I mean, I'm in like 11th place before the round. Yeah, I just need lots of points to have any chance to catch up. But basically, it's a must-win game. Yeah, he castles kingside even. e5 with queen c5 just doesn't work. Yeah, he has this, unfortunately. And that's annoying. What do I do? What do I do? I don't know. Queen g7 feels bad. I'll admit. Maybe I can go d4. Not yet fully sure what he wants, because knight b5 I might have e5. I mean, even then he can start thinking about sacrificing and taking here. Maybe that's just good, but... Okay, it doesn't seem clear at all, at least. On the first glance. Because maybe if he takes here, I have some move like d3 potentially, because if he takes queen d4... Okay, never mind, he might anyway play something else here. He does. What do I do? Need to come up with a move. Okay, not sure about a6, but I thought if he goes for a4, b5, I sometimes have this d3 and takes on a1 ideas. Potentially. Okay, I gotta move. b5, I want d3. Just gotta move. I can still castle kingside, actually. I haven't moved my rook or king. I mean, c7 is hanging, but actually that's a point which I only noticed now. That could be still possible. It could be a game changer, because my king feels very weak here. Okay, game changer might be a bit much, but should be considered. Maybe he'll go d3. Because yeah, if castle kingside, he can just take this pawn, which is annoying after all. It's a good pawn. d3 if knight d6, he might just trade and then b5 or something. Yeah, feels annoying. Okay, he goes for b5. Okay, cannot really take because his rook is hanging. That was like my big plan. Okay, he just sacrifices. Ah, really? Just like this, yeah. Yeah, it is actually very dangerous. I underestimated that. I underestimated that for sure. Can I take or am I losing there? I don't know. Queen a6, king b8. Ah, he goes for this. Oops. That's not a good sign. Oh my god, I don't know what to do. Knight b8 is awful, of course. Just didn't know what to play. Yeah, I don't see moves. I'm too slow. I'm going to lose this game. I'm way too slow. Just need to move. Yes, g4, of course. Genius by me. Wait. Can I take? Threatening mate on f2. He sees that, unfortunately. Let's give some more checks. Not sure where I actually want, but... Oh my god. I actually get it, yeah. Okay, that was sheer luck. Yeah, very, very complex game. Yeah, I need to take immediately, of course. I shouldn't take, because now there's no queen a6. Here, queen a6, king b8, I'm apparently lost. Because of c3 or d4, I am. Because if takes, I have queen a1 and I'm probably fine, that's what I thought. But yeah, he can go slow. But here I was sort of doing fine, but okay, then time pressure kicked in and we both blundered a lot. Yeah, I could have, of course, taken here immediately. But luckily he went bishop h2 and... Yeah, okay. That was very lucky game. Paid actress had a nap and woke up to this. Makes sense. Yeah, I'm on 7 out of 10 now. I mean, I want to do a sub battle against Rasmus, of course. But yeah, I haven't scheduled that yet. But I think there will be a sub battle once again. Against Rasmus, probably. Yeah, what a game. What a game. Okay, Bortnik 9 out of 10, Josef Taya 8.5, but okay, everybody else has maximum 7.5. Wait, but why is their Buchholz so much better? I mean, it's not even close. Probably because they played Bortnik and I didn't. Probably that's enough reason for the Buchholz difference. The small prince doesn't speak any English, I think. He's just a very, very German-speaking guy. Don't think I ever heard him speak English. Maybe I did. Okay, we finally get rook knight versus rook. That's what we all waited for. Meeting up for eating chips with Brewmaker needs to happen again. Yeah, that was amazing. The chips were actually tasty with the sauce. It was a nice idea to sell it as a punishment. Eating just tasty chips. I didn't mind that too much after all. Was an amazing idea. But yeah. Let's see. Okay, we get this amazingly interesting endgame. Rook knight versus rook. You probably don't know, but it's supposed to be a draw. Check. I mean, usually white just like brings the rook over to this side and starts pinning or attacking or giving checks. Like usually, yeah, rook h7. Faustino also goes for rook h7. That's a normal way to defend. Okay, he can go back here. No, it doesn't sound sarcastic at all. It's a very, very exciting endgame. Okay, der kleine Prinz looked for all his French skills and found them. Nice. Okay. Let's wait until this masterpiece of a game is over. But yeah, I have a feeling by looking at the Buchholz right now, I don't even have a chance with a win. But okay, I need to try to win. And I might even get a really, really strong opponent like Jakoboev or Morzin, actually. Looking at the standings, I might get Jakoboev or Morzin, which is not exactly dream pairing for a last round where I need to win, but it might turn out that way. Or maybe these people in the top already played against one another, so we actually get very different pairings. Let's see. Probably even a win is not enough for top 4. I just gave away too many points as always. But let's see. I just hope this game will be over at some point. We also have another game. Which, oh my god, the other game is rook bishop versus rook. We have rook knight versus rook and rook bishop versus rook. That's amazing. Hey, Janoches, yeah, it's not going all that well. But okay, I'll try to win last round. It probably, even if I win, won't be enough for top 4, but I'll try. Rasmus didn't show up. That's sad. Did you actually play? Yes, you're playing. I see. Then good luck for the final round. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Rasmus isn't streaming. He doesn't stream Freestyle Friday too often, I guess. Yeah, this is finally a draw, as the rook knight is also a draw. Both by 50 move rule, amazing. Okay, I'm in 6th place. It depends on who I get. Maybe I have a chance with a win. I get Christopher Yu. Yeah, that's not good because he's already behind me, so I can't like attack somebody in front. That doesn't really help. Okay, but I need to win. And it's also not an easy pairing, of course. He is quite good. Yeah, I'm not sure what to play. Let's just play knight b3 to protect. Wow. He goes for some crazy tactics. Is that really smart? I don't know if this is good or bad by him. I mean, yeah, I understand he can take on b2, but doesn't attack anything. I'll just bring in my queen. I also have bishop a5 ideas or other stuff. Okay, he's playing very fast. I mean, probably he also feels like he needs to play for a win. Because he is playing very suspiciously, but maybe it's... I mean, yeah, it's interesting. To be fair, to his credit, it's interesting. Still not convinced it's any good, but... Okay, I need to make moves. Maybe bring this knight to d4 to attack his rook. I mean, very creative player. Don't think it's good still. Normally like taking these pawns, but okay, I mean, of course my structure is bad. It does have some point, but yeah, knight d4 is a threat because rook a5, rook c7, I have bishop a5. Like if he doesn't do anything, so this will become a threat. He needs to deal with it in some way. But yeah, even if I win, I kind of need like... Okay, Klikowski can make a draw, but I need like Renato or Andreikin to lose. They play against each other, so I just have to root for them to not make a draw. Okay, e5. Makes sense, I suppose. Looks weird, but I mean, knight c4 would trap the queen, actually, so it does have a big threat. But yeah, he can maybe even go queen c3. Okay, he goes here. I mean, I guess I'll still go for this, because I can also put knight on a5. Okay, let's put my knight here. I mean, he probably wants rook c7. Maybe c3, bishop d3. Could increase the pressure. I could also make some normal developing move, to be honest. But okay, by this point I'm just sold to the idea of attacking his queen and rook and trying to make something work through that. Maybe he has d6. Maybe. But on the other hand, it also looks crazy. I mean, yeah, this is my threat now, because if his queen moves, he goes for this. I can do this. Bishop b5, I can maybe take in cd6, isn't that good? Because rook d7, I have this, and if he takes king c2, he can't prevent knight b7, I suppose. And otherwise I might get c5 in, which of course is a huge deal. At least it feels like a huge deal to get c5. I mean, now if I can just castle kingside, I'm extremely happy. Thing is, he cannot go b6 because his knight is always hanging. No, I think he's in big trouble. Maybe I'll attack this pawn on e5. I mean, unless he can sacrifice here, it doesn't seem like it should be working. Okay, he just gives me that pawn as well. I mean, yeah, what else was he supposed to do? Question is, should I even take it? Maybe not. Maybe let's just castle. If he takes, then I have rook e1 and take on e5. Should just get my king to safety, I feel like. And I should get a bit faster by now. I could have also played queen f3. That would have been really nice. I didn't see that. Okay, he just takes. Maybe now queen f3. I'm attacking the knight, because if I take, then he had knight g4. I don't want to allow him that. Also, I have some ideas of trapping his queen potentially still. Is this queen not trapped? Oh my god. How is this queen not trapped? That actually feels like a crime that this is not a trapped queen. Not okay. Maybe I have rook e8, queen f6 to just give mate. I mean, I have so many threats. Okay, I should just be a bit faster. I feel the only way I mess this up is by being too slow. Which has happened in a few games, so I should... Yeah, maybe f6 he has to try, but then I can still take queen f6, actually. It should just be mate. Goes for f5. Okay, check. Shouldn't this just win? Ah, wait, my rook is hanging. I didn't see that, but... Wait, even this... I missed everything. Why did I miss everything here? Oh my god. What have I done? This was so uncalled for. I mean, still should be completely winning because I'm a piece up, but this was very much uncalled for. Also, his queen should still be kind of trapped. Rook e2, rook a1 is a big threat. Also, rook e2, queen d4 is still a big threat. b5, I'll just take en passant rook e2, queen d4. I think queen d4 should be doing it in the end. Just have a hard time imagining him not getting mated here. Ah, here's this, of course. Of course, I missed that. Okay, let's take some material here. But yeah, I'm really trying to mess this game up. I'm trying my best. It's like winning in a billion ways. But okay, I'm still a rook up here if I can count pieces correctly. Which should be good. Knight c6 is coming, his bishop has no squares. Let's just trade pieces. At this point, let's attack this knight. And try to trade pieces. Ah yeah, this wasn't the smartest square. Okay, I can also calm down, I have like lots of time. Okay, let's still try to exchange. But yeah, I haven't done this in the smartest way possible, I guess. Let's try to get in here and take his knight. He has rook b8, but then I can go rook b7, again threatening rook b7. I mean, yeah, I'm a full rook up. I'm not sure why I'm so stressed out, actually. I should manage to win this position, I guess. I mean, his knight is dominated. I'm going to trade rooks. Yeah, this is bishop g7, rook e8, but okay, it was winning all the way. It's a bit sad I didn't find, here, just rook e8, and queen d4. But yeah, I have a feeling like the c5 was just not great. And rook c6 was definitely too much. He can actually castle, which I missed, of course. Okay, it's a win. But I just really need that Andrejkin and Renato don't make a draw, and also that Klikowski doesn't win. So I need quite a lot of stuff to... Klikowski is playing Josef Taher. Oh my god, Klikowski might win. I mean, he will win. So yeah, I won't win a prize, of course. Yeah, this doesn't look like a draw, but unfortunately Klikowski probably will win this game. So I will be like 5th or something. Oh wow, Kata is finally here. Rasmus didn't have time? How could you have not time? That's insane, Rasmus. Hey Kata, you're finally here. I was very worried in the start because nobody was offering me a shared chat in the beginning. I was kind of in trouble without you, but I managed somehow. Am 25.06. vielleicht, yeah. Yeah, Bullet Chess Championship is now finally like scheduled. Yeah, I have a feeling Klikowski will just win this, which is very annoying. Very annoying. Yeah. He will win. Wait, rook b3? But okay, queen c4 is still completely winning. Bishop c3, queen a4. Wait, he's giving a pawn with check, but still doesn't matter. It's still just winning for black. Yeah, I just never get lucky. I mean, I hope I can still make it, but yeah, I'm just not sure right now, Kata. Yeah, it's in my opinion, it's also quite slow with this 2-second increment per move. It just feels like it's very, very long tournament. I mean, it lasted 2.5 hours now, or it still lasts. Oh my god, and they made a draw, of course. Of course, Andrejkin and Renato made a draw, so I anyways don't have a chance. Even if this ends in a draw, which by now it might actually end in a draw, but of course, Renato and Andrejkin made a draw instead of somebody winning. Of course. And yeah, their Buchholz is just way better than mine. Yeah, because this actually will end in a draw, most likely now. Oh my god. Come on. Why did they make a draw? It looked like white was crushing in that game. So yeah, this result actually doesn't matter anymore. Like... Yeah, it used to be 3+1, but they changed it to 3+2 when it started becoming part of the cycle, of the qualification cycle. I understand in a sense to make it more interesting, the chess, but yeah, it does feel very long, the tournament. I'm also not a big fan because often you have to wait. But okay. On the other hand, it makes sense because games are a bit less like just decided by pressure, by time pressure. But yeah, like for me as an impatient onliner, it's a long tournament. Was it spamming because of the emotes? Maybe. I'm sorry if that was... Yeah, I don't know why you got timed out. Might be... I mean, I'll be top 10, but nothing happens. I get a few points for this overall standings, but I mean, I'm not in contention at all. So I would have liked to win a prize, which I won't, because Andrejkin and Renato made a draw. Wait, actually, yeah, queen a1. Actually now here black even wins, so I will finish in 6th place, I guess. Yeah, today the servers went decently. Yeah, now I'm even down to 6th place. Yeah, Klikowski actually finished 2nd with that win. That was clutch for him. That was very clutch for him. Bortnik wins the tournament, so he's, I guess, by now again he's the favorite to qualify for the World Championship next year, because he's increasing the lead. Because Pranav couldn't play because he's busy in the French league. Yeah, I finish in 6th place. What to do? Yeah, if from these guys somebody would have won and Klikowski... wait, he even has a better tiebreak than me. Whatever. Then it didn't matter, actually. Then it all didn't matter. It's a Nightbot on the Freestyle channel. Makes sense. Even though I guess Jano Chess was writing on my channel. But because it's a shared channel, maybe it's... Okay, never mind. Never mind. Yeah, congrats to Bortnik, Klikowski, Josef Taher, and Andrejkin. I finish in a sad 6th place. Let's see where I can rate you. Let's see. Twitch TV. Maybe Bortnik is streaming, not sure. Bortnik is streaming. Then let's rate to Bortnik. He just won the tournament. That seems like the most reasonable rate. Then I'll just send you to the winner. Yeah, because he's also now in very good chances to qualify for the World Championship, because they suddenly take standings until end of June. Yeah, please have a good Friday. Please have a good weekend. And yeah, I guess I won't be streaming tomorrow, unfortunately. So the next stream is probably on Tuesday. Probably on Tuesday. Tele Tuesday will be my next stream. Have a good weekend.